Warning, this video may contain foul language, crude humor, and is meant for an adult audience. Please be advised. Hello and welcome to another edition of War Journal Toys. I am Jason, your toy vigilante, here to be your forward observer in your toy hunting missions. Let's get into this. So today we are looking at Masters of the Universe Revelation Savage He-Man. Includes Orko. This is from the Netflix adult series. I picked this up at Target last week. It was in a weird kind of a thing. Usually, like the Triclops and the, yeah. Sometimes you can't get these figures online. They say you have to go to the store to pick them up. Well, this particular one was available that I could pick up. I had to drive a little out of my way in the Tucson area. I had to go up north into the Oro Valley area to pick this up at Target. But at least I could order it and know that it was going to get there. And I planned on opening this anyway. I wasn't going to keep it in the box. So if the box was a little munched or screwed up, I didn't have to worry about wanting to do the hand choice container if I was saving the packaging. Or at least I'd look at whatever was there and pick the best out of the group. So let's take a closer look at this. It's a deluxe figure. So this thing was like $34 or so. Right now I don't got my lights on, guys, because this plastic is a horrible reflection thing with my LED light ring. So I decided to turn it off for this one. But let's see. I'll turn it on for the back here. Yeah, see, guys? But you got some awesome artwork with him all fucking savaged out. I didn't even really know about the Savage He-Man when I was a kid. But lately, with getting into it more than I, saw it, and it was like, okay. I didn't think too much of it at first, but then I saw somebody else did a review of it, and I really liked it, and I wanted the Orko action figure. So, because I have the Savage He-Man, I got the Triclops, I got Faker, Scareglow, and Stinkor. So, but yeah, let me get you guys the UPC there. And yeah, I think it was a little bit more than Triclops, because basically you're getting Orko on top of it. So I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to open it up, and then we'll take a closer look. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. I was just checking him out. Let's put some light on here. There we go. First of all, let's go over some things. So first thing is this axe, which is just humongous compared to the one from the Origins, which is really cool because it has the little battle damage scratches in it, and the nicks in the blade on the metal, and then it's got a nice little painted copper color, kind of shiny paint. Come on, there we go. Then you get the features of the blade. And then you get a power sword with also the brown handle. And it's got kind of a shine to the paint. And then you get... Now I took off these hands. These hands are what came on the action figure, the open palm thing, because I wanted to be able to put weapons in it in his hands, so I changed it out to those hands. But yeah, here he is, guys. You got his, they sculpted all the way down to his toenails, which is kind of cool. His little dirty feet there. And then he's got all the typical articulation of the Revelations figures. Got his little furry pants, underwear underneath. But got his belly button, got a good chest sculpt. The only thing with his long hair is you can't really push his head back much. He can look down a little, but he's mostly kind of stuck looking straight forward. Oh, and you also get this badass spear, which is sculpted really well. Come on. If I can get my thing to focus on it. It's liking He-Man too much. So, let's get there. There we go. So it looks like the tied up part on a piece of flint stone on a freaking spear. And it's all wobbly like it's a wood staff. That's kind of cool. And then it's got the brown paint to it. But so that's Savage He-Man. Now comes Orko, which has this little transparent kind of platform to, I guess this is his hovering display base, you would say. But his eyes are cool. Get in there. There we go. Because he even has the reflection on his eyes painted in there. But I heard they killed him in the show. I still have yet to see it. But that's okay. I'm just collecting the action figures. Oh, by the way, guys, too, right here where his wrists are, inside the plastic, they put those little clear tie things right there to tie him in, and they're hard to see because they didn't have any of those ties for anything else except his arms. So make sure you don't freaking pull it off and rip his arms off his little body, and then you'll be pissed. But because I had to look, because I almost wanted to rip it out of there, and then I saw the little ties, and I was like, oh, but they're not really very big. But his head does articulate, so you can look up, look down. He's got his little bandana for his face thing. His arms do move, no elbows, but he does have a little bit of action there. And he can turn. Yep. So he can, it's kind of like a ball joint with a pivot point in it. And then it pivots at the bottom there. And then he's got kind of a pivot point underneath him. So you can set him up. So he can be, it's actually kind of cool right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. But yeah, like that's a good little pose there. So this is the 2-pack Savage He-Man. I picked it up at Target last week. I looked at Target as of today, and they're not available, so you gotta keep your eye out. So if this is something you like, go out and get it. It was like about $35 with tax and stuff. So I'm Jason. This is War Journal Toys. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.